Hi folks, and welcome back to Emerging Strategies, Creativity and Innovation at Work. In the last video, we have defined reframing as our ability to shift perception. We have also seen that the first step in reframing is forgetting. And we closed the video explaining the best way in forgetting. And the best way to forget is shifting our attention away from the product or the service that we sell and focus on the experience of the customer while using our product. In this class, let's introduce and explain the concept of creativity. Let's define creativity as our ability to reframe. The main characteristics of creativity are as follows. First of all, creativity belongs to the thinking rather than the doing. What does it mean? It means that we are able to be creative even without having an interaction with the customer. Actually, many times it's just by observing the customer performing the activity that has to perform that we come up with new ideas. The second characteristic of creativity is that creativity is individual. It happens inside the mind of a single person. Now, there are different theories and methodologies that try to explain or to facilitate creativity in a group of people. But I still pretty much convinced that creativity happens in a single mind. Through leadership, we might induce other people to see what we see, to be creative, but really it doesn't happen in their mind. It's happening in ours, and we clone the process in other people's mind. And the third characteristic of creativity is that it happens in an instant. It's something that it's happened or not. If you remember, when we defined perception and the shift in perception, we describe perception as something digital rather than analog. It means that it recognizes only two stages, 0, 1, yes or not, true or false. You can't half perceive something, or you have the shift in perception or you don't. But now, let me share with you another fascinating understanding of creativity. Creativity is our ability to attach a different interpretation to a problem. Few videos ago, we have seen how our memory and our brain keep us slaves of an old idea. And creativity offers us the opportunity to get rid of an old idea. Many of us naturally associate the word creativity with creation. And then we think about creating a new product or service. But that is quite too fast. Before creating a new product or service, which we will see in the next lecture, is called innovation, we need to forget what we know about an old idea. That is the product and service today. So creativity is about forgetting and destroying an old idea rather than to make a new product or service. This reminds me of a very famous concept, the concept of creative disruption, which was forged by the economist Joseph Schumpeter in order to explain the work of entrepreneurs. Creative disruption, it seems a contradiction in terms. Creative and disruption. But the power of these two words combined is that it acknowledges that disruption is the essence of creativity. Yet, this concept of forgetting, destroying, get rid of an old idea is the most important and overlooked step in the creation of new strategy within organization. In the next video, we are going to explore what we have to do after we have been creative, what we have to do after we have destroyed and get rid of an old idea. Welcome to innovation. Stay tuned.